Good afternoon, everybody. The weekend has landed yet again. It's Friday, and I actually can't believe it's Friday again. The week has seemed to fly by. It must be this lockdown fever on the hamster wheel, hey, that just makes the days fly. For some of us, I guess for others, they're going really slowly. But yeah, no, I find the days seem to fly by, hey. Yeah, guys. So today I want to talk about something that I've spoken about before, but it's very close to my heart. And I got reminded of it again yesterday, where Cyril Ramaphosa, the Karens president, yeah, I don't trust him at all. I think that he's a puppet that is doing what he's told. And he was on a Q&A session with the public, where guys get to ask questions and he attempts to answer them. And one of the questions he was asked was about the farm murders and what's being done about them. And he couldn't even answer the question. All he could say was that murder happens in South Africa and it is widespread. But he would not acknowledge even the fact that farm murders exist, and he's denied it before, hey? You can find archival footage of him denying that farm murders even take place in South Africa. That's the level of denialism. Or perhaps they know that they take place, but they don't care, because it's a form of retribution. It's a form of poetic justice for what's happened in the past. And yeah, the farmer is associated with the Boer, is associated with the Afrikaner, and the Afrikaner is associated with apartheid, and there they draw the line. So yeah, guys, our farmers that produce our food, they're not there on their farms farming for themselves and sitting there milking their cows and doing whatever. These guys are producing huge volumes of food for South Africans to eat. I think a lot of people think the food's made inside the supermarket, like that bag of mealie meal or that portion of chicken or whatever is actually made inside the shop. But it's not, guys. These are the farmers, the same farmers that are being murdered and attacked on their farms are the guys producing the food that you eat. I read a paper published by AfriForum that shocked me to the core, hey. I'll post it on my Facebook page so that others can have a look at it. But it's a study on the farm murders that have and attacks that have taken place in South Africa between 2010 and now, 2019. And they've increased from 2010 to now by 5 times, guys. There are 5 times more farm attacks now than there were in 2010. So these things are increasing dramatically. There were 115 farm attacks in 2010. There are over 550 attacks in 2019. It is unbelievable, guys. And these are vicious attacks. 45% or 46% of those attacks are conducted on people between the ages of 60 and 70. Come on, guys. These are the vulnerable people of our population being attacked. These cowards, and I'll call them cowards to their faces, are the guys that are attacking these farmers. They're not attacking the young guys. They're attacking the vulnerable. And in the most horrific ways, guys. 30% of these attacks are taking place in Gauteng alone, hey? 18 women raped. And most of them were raped multiple times by multiple people. It is something that is so savage and brutal. They use plastic. They burn plastic onto these guys. They pour boiling water onto them. They burn them with irons. They cut them with knives. They torture them, guys. This isn't just killing. It is vicious attacks. 21% of those attacks result in death, in murder. Hey, they are doing it to murder. And another 26% of those attacks are attempted murder. So in other words, they tried to kill the farmers, but didn't succeed in killing them. It is absolutely atrocious. It's an abomination that is occurring in South Africa. And I really think that the world needs to know about it. Just like the world knew about apartheid. Just like they attacked South Africa for apartheid. It's time for those global leaders to look at what's happening in South Africa and see that a minority is getting slaughtered by a majority on their farms, helpless. They've even removed their farm patrols now during lockdown. So these guys can't go around doing their farm patrols and attempting to protect themselves. You know, it is as if they want them to be attacked, and it is sick. And I think international pressure will be the only thing that makes them do something about it. You know, Tucker Carlson on Fox News has spoken about it. He's had interviews with South Africans about it. He's exposed it. Trump's administration has also recognized it. I know one of his ministers posted on Twitter that they're busy monitoring the farm invasions now and the theft of land and that. So yes, it's getting attention, but I don't think it's getting enough attention. We need to know about it, and we need to do something about it, guys. These guys are sitting ducks, and they cannot protect themselves. So yeah, guys, that's my post today. You know, we're so busy putting our knees down on the ground for the George Floyds of the world. But what about our farmers? What about our farmers in South Africa? I'm not talking about America and what's going on there. I'm talking about right here in our own country, guys. Where's the knee being dropped for our farmers that are being murdered? Hey? Where's the compassion from our government to these farmers? It doesn't exist. So the only ones that can do something about it are you and me, guys. So yeah, let's get together and let's get behind our farmers and spread the word of their attacks. Have a great weekend, guys, and we'll chat soon. Peace and love.